desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori. I waved my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again. Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Yo. Yeah, Monika breaks the fourth wall. She was like, that joke's gonna get lost in translation. I'm like, why did they even add that? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. I'm sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Just shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monika if she noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Donnie, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori lately? Anything up with her? And in what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers across the room to her. Is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her neck. Maybe there's something going on in her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking, but I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Donnie. Certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she never really liked this. She always talked to me about things that bothered her. This time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, we're all friends with her. And I also care about her well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Yeah, you sure about that? Seems like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? Dude, okay, there's one thing I like about ecchi anime, and that, well, good ecchi anime, and that the male protagonist, the main male character, just goes in on it. Just gives no fucks and be like, yeah, I'll fuck you, or yeah, suck my dick, or bitch please, like. I hate weak-minded characters like this in an ecchi. Now, of course, this isn't an ecchi, and then I have to remember it's horror, but whatever, I guess. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Donnie. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, that smug-ass look on her face. But Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Really. She's been so much happier ever since she joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. This is like the best pose ever. You're so funny. We thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful because that's just how she is when she's around you. I said too much. Now I have to be nice to show you. God damn. I don't want to be nice to her. I'm sorry. What do I know anyways? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you just forget about what I said. I'm sure she was in the corner looking at us when we were reading the book together and, like, fucking being sad. So. I'll try and talk to her. So try not to think anything about it. So try not to think about it for now. Alright. Okay. No. Monika smiles meaningfully. Ow. I know she'd said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where she already is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Soda told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well... You know, considering what I know about this game so far, I feel like she'd be the suicidal type to kill herself if I abandoned her or something. That's just a guess, though. It's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In her face. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves, but if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Shouty. Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? It's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not just that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Diana and I have always been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. And perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive about you. To be dismissive to you about her feelings, or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Donnie. The world's full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. There are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Sierra is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what they may be going on inside her head. And that she may not always know what she wants. It's typical high school girl that I'm so sick of that cliche. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel concerned for her. In your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case, Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. I really guess. I don't really care for her. But I don't need you to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves, and you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she'd be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I see boobs I like. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, that's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Well, fuck you too, Phelan. Anyways, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? As long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Why don't we go ahead and get started? Yeah, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. And I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf. The kind would have built her inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me a water pitcher and also fetches an electric... Wait, they make electric kettles? I want one. Ah, rip your tanks. I'm not going to plug this in the teacher's desk. Or, I'm going to plug this in the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and she sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. Blah, 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 blah. Watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerism, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off? Or where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make tea, so I suddenly realized how weird this sounds to explain. I hate these cliche, like, situations he's getting put into, dude. Wow. I've actually never heard of electronic kettles before this. That's pretty cool. I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monika. We're just filling the water pitcher. You can't tell me how to live my life. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monika, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping me? Involve Donnie... Wait, what? Eh? My mouth gapes. Fucking... She has the best thing ever. Just her skirt just flies up. I love it. The fun is almost to come, thank God. Because this shit's boring as fuck until it gets to that point. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Donnie. I don't know how it goes down, what goes down. I hope somebody kills themselves. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but I'm also not right for Monika to judge people like that. How come even when I do something bad, you're being so nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions. We can't hide them away. Or we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotion. What kind of friend would that do? Or, yeah, what kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Lifts her head. Donnie, I really like being friends with you. Haha, thanks. I like being friends with you too. So when they gonna fuck? Feel kinda awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri